One piece of software updates and they all fall apart. Hello. Welcome in. Right, we're doing as the text says, 1 versus 1. Although community joining is recommended. So if you have legends, if you don't, go and get it, it's free. And Bow Brothers, do a random trio start. Pop in that seed, which if the text is slightly odd with the font, but it's NQOTNJAQGM, and do expert high funds, and you can play along. It's a stupid start. You start off with 2 really good characters and a donkey. But we're having fun with it. Cultist, I think, is determined to get it to 4-2. It's currently 4-1 in my favour, mostly because Cultist is impatient and rushes, but this time he's bossing it. I think he's already done first late game crisis and he's at day 250 something. But yeah, if you've not already joined the Discord, do join the Discord, especially if you're watching on YouTube. The links will all be in the description, and yeah, feel free to play along. Come and join the Discord. Tell us how you built up starting characters differently, if you did, and what you'd done. You know, things you thought was fun, things you enjoyed. It doesn't have to be all about min-maxing. It can be just I made a cool brother that does X. You'll find that I did that a lot. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it. I'm feeling really rusty at the moment. Had family over recently, and I did a couple of different expert runs just to warm up for today, and they didn't go well. So we will put ourselves into Winnie's super cautious gear and see if we can get through the first 20 or 30 days. I'm only going to be doing a couple hour stream because we will also be joined later by Greyhammer, where we will be doing some Total War Warhammer 3 collaborative stream, which has been really fun. We haven't been able to do it because there's a 6-hour time difference between me and a wonderful Greyhammer over in, I believe, Georgia. Forgive me, Greyhammer, if that's wrong, but somewhere in the south of America. Yes, so anyway, stay around for that as well. It should be fun. Shotty, what are you saying? Good evening. Good evening to you, sir. I'm good. I'm doing very well, thank you. Thanks for joining. It's lovely when someone joins straight away. And we've been off for a little bit, so I'm expecting it to be a bit quiet, but that's all good. It'll all be on YouTube anyway, and it'll be on Twitch for as long as Twitch allows it. I think it's a couple of weeks now. Yeah, welcome in. Hope you guys play along. You don't have to, of course. You can just have fun with it. Why is it saying Prism Lens on my? Have they really added? Oh, you self-promoting bastards! Everybody wants to get their own little label in. It is free. I shouldn't complain, really. Let's see if we can crop them out anyway without taking my chin off. Whee, there we go. Maybe it was always there. Maybe I just cropped it before. I don't know. Right. How are you doing, Shotty? If I didn't already ask, apologies if I'm repeating myself. Hope you're well. Right, so this is the start. I believe... Oh. Okay, I did create a save file with all the brother mapped out, but obviously that didn't save, or I've saved over it or deleted it. Never mind, this is the start though. I'd done it to save ourselves 5 minutes, but never mind, we'll go through it again. Yeah, man, of course you can. So yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, for the YouTubers as well watching, hopefully you can see the text overlay. So if I'm replying to somebody, that's what, just for your benefit. So can Shotty go on Winnie's journey with your brothers again? That'd be nice, but please as a fighter, man. Oh, you mean as a named brother? Forgive me, I thought you were going to play along. Yeah, but you can also play along at home if you want it, Shotty. But yeah, absolutely. Just redeem some channel points and we'll get you in. There's only 2, so yeah, unless you want to be named after the donkey, which you're welcome to. Normally I would take non-fighting characters out of it. I think the donkey will very temporarily be a fighting character, but I mean, yeah, look at his stats. It's going to be very temporarily. You don't have opposable thumbs, so you can't use crossbows or anything, shall you? Yeah, chuck in a random one, or I picked one, it's your choice. Oh, hang on a minute, it's one thing I haven't done, is bring up my proper Twitch overlay. Give me 2 seconds. I knew I'd forgotten to do something. Got rusty. A few days off and I get rusty. Because I imagine you've just done a redeem, and for some reason it is still... Ah, that's why. It is still... Ah, that's why. Ah, I didn't have my sound on. There we go. I can hear everything now. Sound on. There we go. I can hear everything now. Sound. I can hear everything now. Sound. Okay. What's it doing? Right, create display, dashboard, overlay. Just so I can see the activity feed, which is probably fired off already. Activity feed, pop out. Right, activity feed's working, yeah. Yeah, sure, you just don't forget to redeem some channel points, mate, just to push that through. I know you know how to do it. I'm not that precious about it, but just so others can see. But yeah, you are welcome to get your name in the action. Always. Okay, and YouTube looks good. Right, sweet. Everything's clicking and running as it should. Right, so we're going through these starting characters. So we did, for anyone again that's new to the format, so we do 3 random duos. We've already pre-seeded them. This was actually seed 1, so we got lucky, and then we re-roll 2 times, so there's 3 seeds in total, and then we pick our favourite seed. Now, as it happens, me and Cultist Boy have had pretty clear choices on the 3 seeds we've done, on the 4 times we've done this. There may be one time though where we do 2 different seeds, which I'm not opposed to if we think 2 are of equal power, but I think it's more fun to do identical ones. But yeah, this is one we picked because it was different to the others or better than the others. There was a little debate on this one, mainly because you start off with a donkey, which isn't all it sounds it's cracked up to be, because the donkey eats more food, so it's going to be a nuisance. But obviously our stash is boosted. So half of one, 2 dozen of the other. I'm not going to do a perk planner for the donkey. It's a donkey. We'll see as we go. Really, he should be benched as soon as we get some fighting brothers in. We've got a master archer who's, I would say, average. 64 is okay, but considering lowborns can cap out, I think at 59 or 57, 64 is not particularly high. I think it's okay. It's like middle of the range. And again, 1 star. We've got some fatigue, which does work well with perfect focus, which is the one skill we didn't get on the draw. So that sucks. And we also didn't get adaptive. So this build is what it is. We will make it into the best archer we can. He will break 100 because we will always take ranged. He's going to have some decent health for his nimble and freedom of movement build. So we'll push initiative, we'll push hit points, we'll push fatigue a little, but not a lot, because we don't have perfect focus, so you don't need to go mad. So he's going to be a pure range guy. 45 is usable, but I think we're going to make him into a pure archer because he's got plenty of archery skills. So we'll quickly go through and highlight those now. For anyone who's not super comfortable, we've got Colossus, so we've got a hit point starter. We probably should take Colossus as well. Works well with Nimble. That said, if we want to but if we want to utilize and make him really hard to hit, then we can do a medium dodge build, which is my personal favorite. We definitely want to do Berserk for the extra AP. We're going to ignore the banner skill because he doesn't have resolve perks and he's an archer. Enough said. We're definitely going to take. We're going to not take Nimble unless we have to, and we'll take Lithe again, assuming we want to commit that many perk points. I say commit that many perk points because with the dodge medium build, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perks, which is a large commitment of your first 12 perk points just for defense. But that does make him really tough. Obviously, if you do a pure light build, then it's just dodge and nimble, and you can still take perfect fit to give you the extra initiative. And it doesn't have the other initiative boosting perk on tier 1. So it saves you perks, would be the argument to go down the light route, but I really like the medium armor route. It just gives him a bit more meat and he can take a few more blows. I think it's also worth considering recover and or second wind in those instances, just so it's not affecting his fatigue so much for his dodge. Obviously we're going to take the bow skill eventually. We don't have Poacher's Arm because he's a master archer, he's not a poacher, which is, again, makes you could argue poachers, which are very cheap units, can be effective because of that. You've got Bullseye for marking, which is semi-useful in places, and then you've got your main ones, which are these two, Wind Reader and Heightened Reflexes, which give our range defense to initiative, and a third of it to range skill. So that will also help us push past the 100 mark on the ranged. We are literally going to block out everything else because we are not going to spec this guy out any other way. Bows are superior in Legends, in my opinion. And then it's guns is the other option, but we're certainly not having a Master Archer as a gunner. I will keep skills that are semi-useful up in case we have a change of heart, but it's usually pretty clear-cut on this one. I don't think we can justify quick hands with a 45 melee and no stars. And I'm just taking out anything that I know we're not going to use. If you haven't got Perk Planner, I strongly recommend Perk Planner. Just go on Nexus and type it in. There is a Legends version that works quite well with Legends. I haven't had many issues with it. It occasionally crashes, but you can hit this little refresh button and it seems to fix itself. So we'll get freedom of movement. We'll definitely get lithe. We may get big game hunter later. Fearsome is useful. Close combat archer is useful. Piercing shot, I'm going to highlight it. We probably won't take it. For me, the big ones on this build are dodge early on because you can't get the medium armor straight away. The bow skill, Colossus, Berserk. I like Wind Reader. And there's some debate after that. I would say obviously the Nimble, Lithe or Battleforge should always be your first pick on when you hit those, respectively. I think Overwhelm can be nice, but then I think everything else I'll say is debatable. But those are those green ones we want to hit sort of as soon as we can. So we'll take Colossus straight away. It's a shame we didn't get bags and belts as well. Quick hands actually could be an argument for quickly reapplying spare quivers, which is definitely useful on a Master Archer. This guy will only ever have 20 arrows unless somebody passes him arrows, because we do really want to keep a knife or some sort of close combat weapon for emergencies, and so bags and belts would have been really helpful. But we can get someone to have the passing skill. Or what I also will do is leave quivers on the melee bros and they can just drop them at their feet should we get into a really drawn out fight. But 20 arrows usually does it. The reason why it's nice to have more as well in this game is obviously we've got the armor piercing arrows and the bleeding arrows, which I always forget to buy because they're expensive. I don't remember. So that's something that you can consider as well. The Butcher's Violator. Yeah, I don't even know that one, mate. I'm not a legendary location expert, so actually I've done very few, so that'd be cool if we can find it. I'm happy for people to nudge me towards it. Do let me know. But yeah, it's I've seen the Ice Cave one. Is it? I can't remember how you pronounce it. Jorvik or Jorvik, something like that. I've seen that one. I found the sword that you have to reforge. What else have I found? The Sunken Library I've seen. Oh, mate, thank you so much for the sub. That's very kind of you.
NQOTNJAQGM just subscribed.
Appreciate you, buddy. Don't forget, if you subscribe as well on Twitch, you're welcome to send me a DM on Discord. Oh, I need to quickly... it should auto-upgrade you on Discord, but let me just make sure. You can also send me a picture of yourself, and we'll do a Bow Brothers caricature of me and you. You don't have to have that. It's just something that I do for fun. When I have time, but no new subs have come through for a while, and people haven't been fussed about them, so there's no huge demand. So if you do want that doing, just drop me a DM. It's just yours for private. You don't. Yeah, you get all the emotes as well. I've put a few new emotes on. I'm working on some more. So that's the Warhammer emote. Yeah, there's a few extra ones there. So I will do some more emotes as well. But thank you so much, I appreciate it, man. It all goes towards the channel and me upgrading my rig next year. So very much appreciated. Right, so we're building out this brother. Yeah, so we've definitely taken Colossus. I'm always taking dodge. It's not one that you have to overthink. It's just really powerful. Bang for your buck, in my opinion. So straight out of the boat, we've got him up to 722. He's got really low melee defense, actually, even with a 7 buff. 12 buff while we were -5. So we've got team player, which is nice. Less chance of friendly fire. So we guess we can really push the envelope on shooting through friendlies, although I still think it's risky. Knockback, repel and hook skills have 100% chance to hit when targeting an allied character. Oh yeah, so that doesn't really apply to an archer. And we got ambitious, so we got some nice perks on this guy. We got some bad perks on Sigbert. Well, I'll get to that. Shotty, yeah, and you've subbed, and I will take that as your channel points, but in future don't forget to use your channel points to be a named character. Would you like to be the archer, or would you like to be the retired soldier, the OG characters? Or you could be the donkey if you really want to be. Do let me know. So we've done the first 2 perks. The third one I think is more debatable. Bullseye can be useful for marked target. I think the range, no line of sight thing is semi-useful. It's not that useful. I like balance, but we're not going to get medium armor or even close to it for a while. I think if you have at least 15 weight, you'll get like a 6 bonus out of it, which is worth taking, but we're just not going to get that straight away. Relentless Onslaught gives us baffled, so that's like a almost like a version of Overwhelm, so that could be useful just for that. And obviously it also keeps our fatigue nice and high, so our dodges, our initiative nice and high, even when our fatigue is up, because it keeps that down and basically keeps that dodge buff as high as possible. Quick hands, as I said, for reloading quivers, I quite like. Let's think ahead. So if we don't take this skill now, we have to take this here. Now, as much as I love Wind Reader, we could go back at that point. So there is an opportunity for 2 levels ahead to come back for it, at which point we'll definitely need balance. On this row, we can then go back and grab Berserk or Wind Reader or both. And then obviously we'll get live and then we'll go back for the other one. So that's where I like to think about it. At what point are we going to be able to come back for those skills? So is it worth taking another basic? I also quite like taking Pathfinder on this build. I think Pathfinder might be the winner, actually. Yes, we'll take Pathfinder because we want to get him to high ground as often as possible, and that really helps. Also gets him out of trouble if we get ambushed in the snow or the forest, etc. So he can move freely. Right, we'll just do his point level ups. So we're going to take ranged as often as possible. We want to rack up some fatigue early on because he is in very light armor. We have to remember at the moment. So we'll take the 4. It's always going to be 4 because we've got 2 stars. We want to take 4s on health. 3 is debatable. I want to sort of this -5 out, even though we're not going to get him into combat early on. He is going to get occasionally poked at. So it's good to get that, I think, up to 0 as quickly as possible. I'll take 3s, I'm not sure about 2. I'll just take the 3 range defense. Again, we want to think about this. So we really want to push range defense more than you normally would, but I think it's good to take it anyway. We're going to take ranged skill pretty much always unless we roll really low. We'll take the 4 for health. And we'll start getting that dodge nice and high. 3 again. So here we can take the 3. We could take more dodge. We could take... it's a tricky one. Yeah, I am going to try and get that past 0. Just for my own sake. That's going to help the dodge as well. 3, do we want to get 67? Thinking ahead, if we've got a lithe or a nimble build, we're a little more squishy, so hit points are useful. I also don't love 42. We want to get that above 50 relatively quickly, but 40 is okay for the early stages. Rambo, what up with you, my friend? Good to see you. Shotty, whatever you like to be called, my man. You still haven't told me. I don't know if you're coming in and out of the stream. Which character you want to redeem, man? Do you want to be Hardwin or do you want to be the retired soldier? Do let me know. Hey Rambo, how are you doing, man? Good to see you again. We're just starting this 1v1, and yeah, Cultist Boy is kicking us on this one. We only just started on day 1. He is on day 200 and something, so he's determined to win this one, I think. Yeah, good to see you too, man. Cool. Yes, I think let's get the resolve up, because we're not always going to roll well on that stat, because we have no stars. I think that's a nice, healthy level. Day 1, having a 73 ranged archer, he's going to be good. I really, 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 really wish he picked up perfect focus, but he didn't. So what we might do instead is spec him out to be an anti-archer or an anti-big game huntery type, you know, scary things. Again, we didn't get many of the favoured enemies. So yeah, I'm thinking Master, unless this was a bad roll, because this is the first Master Archer I've had. I'm wondering if Master Archers, I'm struggling to say that word, are a bit overrated. I think a good poacher is worth his salt, pound for pound. But 73 straight away on level 4, it's an interesting one. Then we've got a level 3 on Retired Soldier. So obviously we're low on health, we're low on fatigue because he's old and retired. But we're starting out with some okay gear. I'd say okay though. It looks good because it's shiny mail, but 45 armor is pretty shit, to be honest. He's got a really good helmet, which ironically will be given to the archer later because it doesn't impact vision. So this guy, we've got the Zweihander. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Shotty's going to have a chuckle as I try and pronounce German. Schwertkämpfer, I'm going to go with. It's probably right. We're going to pick that up at some point. We may not take it straight away unless we get a long sword or a two-handed sword. It's useless, and to buy one of those is going to be a few thousand, which is all our starting money. So I'm going to highlight it, but we're probably not going to take it straight away. We are going to go Battle Forge because we have 2 stars, even though we start low. Pretty sure we can get that. Well, we're taking 4 every turn, so yeah, we can get that above 110 quite quickly and get him layered up. So Battle Forge makes sense, as does Steel Brow. Quick Hands may work if we make him, if we get his defense up. It's his starting defense 7. If we get his starting defense up, he could have a ranged melee and a close range melee, if that makes sense. We've got options of sword axes. Obviously not doing throwing, so let's just take the ranged out. I'm not going to do staff mastery because it doesn't have stick fighting, which is the one that makes it really good, which gives you the defense boosts. So it looks like we're between hammer, axe and sword. We're obviously not going to take spears. We're not going to be taking shields. So, although there's an argument that a shield brother might make more sense, as he's got no stars and he's going to be not the most amazing brother. But I'm going to build him to be a two-hander because I think we've got enough potential here, rightly or wrongly. So we've got second wind, which is nice. Recover. Obviously we're on 8. I don't think taunt because I don't think he's going to have good enough defense stats. If we want extra fatigue, these 2 skills, which I don't usually bother with, but I actually think it's nice. 9 fatigue is the same as 2 solid level ups, right? I mean, actually he's 2 stars, so it's actually 3.25. No, it's not. It's 2.25 levels to give him 9 fatigue. So that actually, as perks go, and the 12 stash paces is just a perk, but the 9 fatigue on a guy who starts with low fatigue because he's an old retired soldier, that's pretty sweet. I think we may burn a perk on that. And usually I would advocate second wind and or recover. So for our first 2 perks, pound for pound, it's not an easy choice, I don't think. I like Feint, and it's useful while he's doing sword and board, and it's still useful when he goes two-handed. He also has bags and belts, so that maybe we do consider throwing weapons. I'll unblack it out, but it's still debatable. But I'm thinking bags and belts also means if we do have spare ranged weapons, we could maybe even give him a hammer, a sword or axe. Probably a hammer, a sword, and then a ranged sort of weapon. We can basically give him more utilitarian flexibility because bags and belts means that they don't weigh anything. So yeah, we've got some options there. Obviously underdog is a big one for us to pick up. We don't have reach weapons, which is a real shame. But we did pick up Killing Frenzy, but we didn't pick up Berserk. So again, this is a very imperfect brother, but I like working with imperfect brothers. There's nothing wrong with it. We'll get rid of all the silly light clothing ones as well. Okay, and we're definitely taking Muscularity because it gives us more damage. And we're never taking Inspire because we want to be swinging all the time. Cool. So, yeah, it's quite a simple brother to build because he's a bit flawed. We're going to take Accuracy almost every time. We're going to struggle to take ones, but I also want to get him to two-handed fighting as quickly as possible. So there is a debate if we just suck the 1 down. I'd normally just take the 4 here, get him to a nice solid 10 straight away. Again, thinking ahead of when he's two-handing. We need to be taking 3s and 4s on health. We obviously can't take all of these stats. It's just me thinking out loud. And again, I wouldn't mind hitting 60 on Resolve, but 53 is respectable for the start of the game. We need to be taking as many of these as we can to get him to heavy armor. And I think this time we will take the health. And... oh, God. This is going to be a headache of a level up every time. So we're always going to be between fatigue and health, accuracy and melee defense. That's sort of our 4 stats that we want to be focused on. We'll take 3s because it is really low health. We're going to give him Colossus to try and fix this problem as well. We want accuracy more than anything else. And I want to get this up quick because we're not even in decent armor and we're already super low. So we'll take Colossus to fix one of the problems that we highlighted. Now, I would argue it's between the Schwertkampfer, which is a waste because we can't afford the sword yet. Oh, I assume you want the sword guy, yeah. And you want the legendary longsword from, yeah, got it, cool, yes, we will rename him Shotty. Thanks, man, thanks for the lurk, appreciate you. What did you want? You wanted the legendary longsword. What did you call it? The Butcher? Oh, you did say Fighter Man at the beginning, I just missed it, I do apologise. The Butcher's Vihander. So we'll call you the Butcher's. I'm not sure we can fit all that in. Butcher's Z Seeker. Ah, I can't get it in. We'll call you Butcher Seeker. There you go. Let's see if we can find it. Thanks for being here, Shai. Appreciate you, man. Right, so I think we've got a map out of this. We've got Colossus. Now, because we've got low fatigue, I wouldn't normally take this straight away, but actually, long-term recover could be useful, even early on as well. So I think we are. I quite like recover as well. We've got passive healing, which is nice. Not huge, but it's nice for those longer fights. So it means as well, if we can pull him out, if we're bleeding in a minor way, those hit points can be the difference between bleeding out and not. Oh, right. So he's obviously going to be our frontline temporary. The donkey is going to be our distract / get us a melee debuff and keep him alive. We definitely need to find 2 more frontliners. And ideally 1 backliner with either a ranged weapon, ranged melee, or a ranged weapon if we go archery. My personal preference, if we're lucky, we get 2 frontliners. We don't need to train them in the backline. We normally don't get lucky and we have to train them in the backline with a ranged weapon, in which case I'm going to have to be more cautious. Ideally as well, I want to leave 1 fighter open. It's not something that I normally do, and I need to stop wasting money by hiring 6 brothers. We may get an event if we keep it 5 brothers, and I'll take a free brother over a paid brother at this stage. So my aim is to get us up to 6 brothers, hopefully with some free events. Watch our money, keep our food high because the donkey's going to eat us out of house and home. We want a cook in our first 6 brothers ideally. We might not get lucky. The cannibal would be amazing, but let's see what we get. We are in the snow, so I think the cannibal spawns in the snow more, but I could be wrong because I think he's like a barbarian style character. But we'll think about hiring a baker if we see one, fishmonger, that sort of thing. And I want to try and keep at 7 or less brothers. So when we hit 8, we're going to start getting picky. It would be extra difficult to do this because of the donkey. But then we'll have easier fights if we do this. So I'm really going back to basics. We're going to take this slow. Cultist Boy is kicking our ass on this run. Well, we haven't started yet, but he's gone really, really late game. So I'm going to have to bring my all to do this on expert. So let's have some fun with it. Join in at home if you want to play along. You don't have to, but the seeds are there if you want to give it a crack. And do come along in the Discord and share your progress if you are doing that. Right, let's crack on. Oh, great. Starting town. Well, buy price 110 isn't bad. But the sell price is... we don't want to loiter here. So it was a long introduction, but I think it's good to do some analyses on the brothers. I didn't bother analysing the donkey. The donkey's a donkey. He has no opposable thumbs. He does not merit any inspection. It's a good price for tools. We're going to get those straight out of the gate. So we've got enough ranged. I want to take early caravan missions and try and max out these medicine and range as well. That can really help. We've already got shields, so we don't need anything per se. It's whoever we hire. This guy needs more body armor. And this guy needs sort of an improvement to helmets, and again we can reuse some of these items. So let's pick up the cheap helmets and the cheap additions. Let's pick up a layered armor and a 35, because I'm sure they're not on even 35. But even if they are, whenever we hire somebody, that's not a bad starting kit. We'll buy the lighter tier 2 as well. And we'll pick up a shield, thinking ahead of whoever we hire is going to need something to keep them alive to begin with. Right, let's just strip this back. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right. Right, that's him all tacked up. And then we'll switch that. Add that. It gives him a bit more meat on his bones. And then we've got some basic kit for whoever we hire. I'm going to buy that as well. Again, thinking ahead. For whoever we're going to hire in the next couple of brothers. Additional quiver is also not worth... Not worth leaving behind. We'll take a shit dagger as well, just so he's got something. Right. They're kitted out as well as they can. Nets? No nets, okay. Not unsurprising. We're going to go through food. Yeah, 11 provisions a day straight out of the gate because of the donkey. So let's stock up on food. But our crowns are pretty low. Assuming, do we have to pay the donkey? No, okay. So downside is he's going to eat a lot. Upside is we get terrain movement modifiers straight away. We get inventory space, massive boost as you can see there. Ammo, medicine, all that good stuff. And the donkey is eating more but not taking wages, so it's half one and 2 dozen of the other, as we like to say. These guys are not cheap though. 68. Yeah, the bad stat I mentioned as well, I didn't actually go back to, is greedy. We got really unlucky to get an OG with greed and predictable, which doesn't bother me so much on a Battleforge guy, and if he doesn't hit that as often, well, so be it. Or just consistently crush the body. It might be a reason to send him down the hammer route. Because I don't think it matters. If you're going to keep hitting the chest, that's fine, as long as you cave it in. So that's an option for him. Right, that's enough. Let's see what we've got. Oh, a thief straight out of the gate. Death Wish. Not great for the defense debuff, but not bad for morale issues. Range skill, we don't really want on the thief. Fatigue, range defense. Oh, it's cheap though. Really, we want initiative on it. No, not on the thief. No, he's not. If the perks are negative and we've not got useful stars, then that'd be a waste. Right, we've got any sort of carry the item quests? Yeah, okay, we've got 2. We're not taking attack quests until we get some more brothers. Armed courier is usually more valuable. But I'm happy to be corrected if I'm wrong. Asenstad for almost nothing. Or Shatiam, however you say that word, forgive me. Asenstad is down there. Gosh, 90 to go all the way there. That's really stingy. I've already forgotten what was the other one. Shakthyme, I think. Ah, over here. Okay. So all mining camps, that's where we're going to want to get gems for the Vala when, if we get a Vala later. Citadel, we're going to get some good hires there. There's another fort over that way. That's instead actually go this way down and then come back across. What's here? That's a village. That's a city, so we get good quests here. Keep, we're going to get quests there. And a fort. So, hires here, quests here. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll go east, I think. Yo, Swizzle, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you. So we are going to take the poorly paid one. More because I want to go that direction. Our other objective on this run... Oh, forgot to check out the weaponsmith. We could splurge all our money on a long axe, but I think that would be pretty wasteful. Yeah, so the other thing I want to consider on this run is dogs, especially early on. Been watching a lot of content while I've been away the last few days and just trying to resharpen my pencil and blow some of the cobwebs off. So we're going to do as well as we can, but I am nervous with how deep Cortis Boy's gone. 5 warhounds, oh my god. What are we best in? Forest, 26% in forests. The hell are we getting 26%? I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised. 25 is the okay, Master Archer finds his use, he's Robin Hood. We're on day 1 in the afternoon, Swizzle. We've done half a day. Right, let's get into this forest. We're about to run away. Brave Sir Robin. So yeah, they'll have some militia to sort him out. I can't fight 5 war dogs with a donkey and 2 men. But yeah, Cortis is kicking ass. He's past day 200, done the first crisis, so good. We wanted kennels. Yeah, so we're going to be cautious. So we're going to see how things go. But so far, it's going to be a challenge. But thanks everyone for joining. Appreciate it. Good to see you all. And if anyone's got any questions on the challenge run, do let me know. I've run through it a couple of times, but hopefully everyone's got it. I am going to, after this stream, because I said I was going to do it last time and I haven't got around to it, I will put a stream elements !rules in, which we'll put on this. And I've got a spreadsheet where we can just transpose in the correct rules for each run. So watch this space. I will post once that's in place, just to save me repeating it when people join and ask questions, which I love, because it's nice to see people going, oh, how's Battle Brothers competitive? Which was sort of the idea, and kudos to Cortis Boy for coming up with it. I think it was a fun way of doing it. We'll be refining the rules as we go and polishing it up, but for now we're just going to have some fun with it. Right, we may as well do some fletching. And could risk training straight out the gate. That's a bit bold if we get injured. Actually, no, we're gonna scout with him. We'll go on then. We'll let him train. This might be dumb. Let's try it. Probably not going to be camped for that long anyway. Do we just take the banner straight away? We don't have a banner brother yet, so I feel like that would be a waste of money. But it's sometimes tempted to get it straight away because we started with $2,500. Yeah, I'm gonna do the town one. Let's knock out the easy ambitions. Get us to 8 brothers. Oh, actually, we're on 1,800 anyway. Ah, Yeah, we broke camp too quickly, but that's fine. We've repaired some stuff because we bought some beat up items. Trade will be another thing to get going on early on in the run, but it may not happen. Oh, Wolves for 492 is tempting. So are Armoured Warhounds. It'd be good if we get Houndmaster. Come on, Houndmaster. There's a Kennels. Come on. Oh, bastard and 2 messengers. Son of a... Still, let's see if we get lucky. I don't usually hire messengers, so that'll be another background to explore. 5% melee damage, that's good. Nyctophobia is irritating. Especially because of Alps. It's always at night, so he's going to be wrecked at that. With minus 20 resolve. Triple hit points, double initiative. I'm assuming he's lightweight. Yep. Oh my god. 3 synergistic stars. And a 3 and a 2. I think I'm going to stomach the Nyctophobia. I mean, I will check this one, but it's going to be tough to beat. Resolve, attack, range, defense. Tough's really good. I like these stats. This is sort of useless, and I wouldn't have picked Resolve. Oh, can he be the Bannerman? What is the name of the Bannerman skill? I always forget what it's called. I just call it the Bannerman skill. It's this one. Inspiring Presence. Inspiring Presence. Tier 6 it looks like on that, brother. No. And no Prolong Mastery. Okay, he's not going to be. So yeah, that's rubbish as well. And sure shots at range skill. Okay, yeah, I think this will do. Alright, that's our first hire. We got 50-40. Quick hands. Okay, potential thrower, but probably not. Really tough. He's going to be really tough, which works really well with Nimble. And Colossus to make him even tougher. Wow, he's going to be a beast, although 50 is a low start. We can get him to 100 plus the skills. And then, yeah, initiative. So we could make a Dagger Brother here. We could make a dodging Brawler. No, we haven't got the Brawler skills. We could make a Nimble Spearman. Definitely freedom of movement. Nimble. So we've got his defense skills. Just pop for me. And those are enshrined. We're definitely taking all those. We'll take that one, but I'm not keen on the others. I mean, maybe this at the end, just for the evasion stacks. So if he hasn't got shield skills, that's a shame. No shield skills. 3-1. I'm pretty sure it's 4-1. One was a draw, so it's technically only 3 attempts. I think I may have put attempt 5. It's attempt 4, isn't it? And hello to you, Kick. Anyone doesn't know, Kick to Kid is also the Cobblest boy. He refuses to use one profile. Second wind. Take pacifist out. Take small target out. I mean, technically, it should be 4-3-0. Yeah, you can lurk. You can take my strategy from day 1 when you're on day 200 and something. That's fine. I'll go back and check. I thought we were on 4-1. If it is 3-1, then I will apologise. We need to go back, actually. I'll do a little like summary so far. We can put that into the description as well. The different runs and what happened. I need to go back and watch the VODs because I honestly can't recall. I don't have good memory retention. Right, so I think... do we want a dual list? Oh, we've not even got dual list. Okay, this brother's less good than I thought. I'm enjoying the high initiative and high health and the melee offensive damage, but I'm less keen on no shields, no duelist, no reach advantage. It's literally got no weapon specialty at all. This is okay. Right, we're definitely not ranged, so let's I enjoy Legends because it makes you make the best of a brother. However, in this instance, it may just be irritating. I mean, you can make a shield spear brother without the shield skills. And you can make a shield dagger brother without the shield skills. It's just nice to have them. I'm not reading the tea leaves well on this brother. How do we fit this the best out of him? Tricky. I'm leaning daggers still. Double strike. Take that out. I'm either spearing or I'm daggering. We can even give him smackdown, which you can use with any weapon. So we can even use smackdown to act like shield bash if we really want that utilitarian skill. Yeah, he's not the best, I'm not gonna lie. This brother is okay, but he's cheap. So we'll take it. No Berserk as well. Oh god, the Berserk's got to be one of my favourite skills. And scary. Okay, we'll make do. We'll make do. I'm probably gonna go spear. I feel like spears early on are so powerful to keep you alive as well. Alright, we just need to get him said spear. Okay, see if we can keep him alive. Actually do it that way. Okay, do we risk a dog? Yeah, I'm going to take one. I was just making sure you couldn't actually take a dog on the donkey. That would just be funny. Right, sweet. Oh, I can actually. We want to keep the spear on the flank. There we go. I'd love to splurge on another dog, but I think that would be silly at this point. Question, Kick, did you keep the donkey? I am debating if it's good or bad because of the fact that it's going to eat like a horse, literally. So it did dawn on me that it might not be the best idea. Yeah, you kept it. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, they're not cheap, are they? So I guess you shouldn't throw it away just because they cost $5 grand. I can't believe how fast the Master Archer makes you as well. 25% through forests. That's crazy good. Okay, we've got some options here. This is good. We could do with a bit more armor and either a range brother or a backliner with some sort of pokiness. What have we got? Pickpocket, gravedigger. Oh, I do like a herbalist. I've been running some other runs with herbalists. Here's a tip, Kick, if you didn't know. I didn't. So herbalists can give a random event. So you know ailing, which is the one that makes you bleed for longer. I think poisons do last longer as well. Well, he can get rid of that. He can just fix them randomly, which I did not know. The donkey's your only original party member alive. Hilarious. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to fall in love with the retired soldier, if I'm honest. The fact that he's greedy and just his stars are a bit lackluster. The archer I can get on board with though, like team player and ambitious, there's a lot of synergy. But again, lackluster stars and starting stats, but I can make it work. That's good. Yeah. I think herbalist can good. I'm not sure if it can fix anything else, but it fixed ailing, which is the bleeding one, I believe. But yeah, so and they're cool. You can make them into really cool sword masters, and they have the utilitarian potion and food skills. So they're a bit of a good all rounder. They can. I think it's the gathering skill, potion brewing, alcohol brewing. Like they have some utilitarian use, and because of their sickle skills, they get some nice one-handed sword buffs. They're not amazing, but they're definitely more than utilitarian. I love a poacher. It's become my new favourite common build. And a cultist makes a half-decent bannerman. So we have a problem here because we only have 2 slots. And I said we were going to keep the 6th open for events, but that might not happen now. Comes with his own bow. This isn't a bad choice. If we can keep him alive, this will become good. Yeah, no worries. It takes a while, man. But yeah, I would suggest just leaving it overnight if... yeah, if you can do it straight away, that's cool, man. I just want to have a nose. That's all. I trust you. Yeah, it might not let you do it in one. By the way, there's like a limit. I'm not a YouTube expert though, but that's why I like streaming to YouTube because it just goes on in one. You don't have to faff. That's my main reason for doing it, just so it's stored. Can't really afford to trial these out as well. Do we just hire the occultist and the herbalist and see which one survives and come back for the poacher later? Or do we take the poacher now? I do like a poacher. I really, really do like a poacher. This will become a frontliner and we need one more frontliner though, so I feel like I'll just make sure he's not totally trash. Oh, he has ranged. Okay, he has some attack, hit points, vision. Oh, frail. Frail's bad. I don't know if you can get rid of frail. That's a real shame. I'm still tempted because I know how these perks come into their own. Yeah, Harvest Twist, I believe that's the one I'm talking about. It's like Poacher's Arm, but for swords. So it's a nice buff once you take Sword Mastery. Let's have a look. Oh, I hate aggressive. Although saying that, if I do a backliner Bannerman rather than a frontliner Bannerman, that works. Good resolve. Some fatigue to get some armor on him. He likes medium armor, so that's cool. And then range defense isn't bad. That's not bad. Those 3 work well on a Bannerman. I'm not a huge fan of aggressive, but again, we're on the back line, so that might work. We can be aggressive from a distance, and then cocky means our resolve's even higher. Nerfs off somewhere. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll loot. Let's go for the banner early on. It's going to be relatively useless. The problem is going to be keeping him alive. Okay, yes, you can keep your face hidden. Oh, net. Okay, we can use them for nets as well. Oh, and quick hands. Okay, there we didn't get the Bannerman perk, Inspiring Presence, but that's okay. I quite like a rotation. We love medium. It's my favourite. We may do the net ones. We don't really need underdog on the back line. Not going to go nimble. Penance gain 75% missing hit points, so resolve or wearing cortisone zone. Not sure. Freedom of movement. Yeah, we would have preferred Battle Forge, but we'll take medium. That might not work. We'll see when we get there. Muscularity. Oh, nice. We can bleed even with the banner. That'd be cool. Don't hate Headhunter. Could do reach advantage even with the banner because it's two-handed. All Berserk, nice. Okay, we definitely got some interesting options here. So we could go down a flail mastery or cleaver mastery as well. But we only get the 12 to hit chance with flails. Or flails or whips. Ah, flails or whips but not cleavers? Really? Okay. Makes sense, I guess, because it's all the whippy things. If that's an adjective. Do we want to go cleavers and whips? Instead, I don't think it's worth taking on this one. Flails. We don't even have oh, we do. Flail. No, I think we're going to stick with our Bannerman build. We're just going to lean into his resolve, basically. Okay. We need a ranged weapon and we're going to try and keep this guy alive. Oh, chain actually. Oh, it's not cheap though. Something ranged. 74 staff sling. That works like a staff from range, right? I might do him. It's a starting weapon for 74, yeah. I believe that's a range weapon, is it not? Oh. Am I thinking of a different upgraded version? Oh well. I mean, he's not accurate anyway, so you can train with that as long as it keeps him alive. Okay. Right, let's go pick a fight. Oh, obtain artifacts. We'll do... Cortis Boy approved. It's not cheese, according to him. Indiana Jones tactic, where we're going to steal the item and then run away. Oh, Shotty is telling campfire war stories. That's cool. Everybody's cheered up. Killing men does make for great bedtime story. If anybody else wants to redeem a channel points for a named character, we have two available. One is Donkey, and one is the Master Archer. Hey, kick. We're going at breakneck speed. We're on day 2. But we're putting a lot of thought into our builds and hires. Oh, can we run away in the snow? I'm sure we can. There's only 3 opponents. We might not need to run away here. I take it back. A priest is a problem unless we can get to him quickly. You could always push for that potion kick, but it's not easy to get. It's going to be like Necros all over again. How dare you, Swizzle? It would. Do you know what though? A little part. I'm going to give this my all. If it's not been obvious from how slow we're going so far, I am thinking and planning, and I'm a bit rusty as well. So I'm having a half week off. So I'm taking my time. However, a little part of me will have a chuckle if we die on day 3 and Kick's gone to day 260 odd. Because it's still only 1 point. Oh, am I being stupid considering this? This is not as bad as a necromancer. I don't think. Can the ancient priest re-raise them? I don't know if you can re-raise a skeleton. Yeah, maybe I'm being stupid. I don't know. I've got dogs as well. I've got 2 dogs I can drop. I didn't think it would just be 3, so I'm really tempted. Let's just kill this guy and see what happens. We can steal his gear if nothing else. Take that spear off him. Right, he's got 8, so he's going 3, 6, 9. So he can only get to there. So if we stand there, he literally can't hit us. Oh, here's the other one. What's his armor? 205. I was wrong. Run away. Get some... Yeah, no, let's go. When he is tempting himself to die. Just 3 opponents. It's like, well, this is not so bad. It's just the 205 armor without hammers or something. We're not even going to scratch him. He's going to maul us in the meantime. Winnable? I'm not sure. It's the at this stage with my armor and his offense skill and my lack of being able to manage that armor skill, I'm not sure it was winnable. The priest's alright if you can close quick enough, and the guy at the front was alright. It was the heavy dude that concerned me. Anyway, we got the item. Let's run the money in. Shouldn't be taking those fights at this point. Wouldn't mind killing the front one and nicking his spear, but they're not that good either way. Oh, Shotty, your character told good campfire stories and cheered everybody up, which was nice. Right, we can risk a return item because we've got 4 warriors. I'm not counting the donkey anymore. I need to get out of the habit of that. So we've got 4 warriors and we've got a dog. So they get 2 dogs or 1 dog? I think I got 1 dog. Yeah, 1 dog but with armor, so that's cool. Really shame we didn't get Handmaster, but we didn't, so we'll make our peace with it. I'd like to hire this one at 640. What would that leave us with? 205. It's just 2.5 days pay. It's a bit thin. Let's do some quests and see if we can get up. We're not arguing early on in Legends because we don't want to lose brothers. Should have waited till the morning. There'll obviously be a bunch of bandit rabble. 3 poachers is unlucky. I got 1. No, I got 2 ranged-ish. Master Archer, though. No, my range is better than his range, so we'll wait for the morning. Make some noise for the archer until the morning. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll take that hill. Okay. No ranged melee weapons. No, we won't actually. Let's just cut him down. Right. Step in, strike. Step in, strike. Donkey can jockey this one. Or we can charge the archer. Kill that one. Yeah. Shame. Right, okay, we will change tactics slightly then. Let's hold that hill. They will come up to this, they can't resist the high advantage. Go for the ricochet, missed. Do it again. Yes, oh nice. Did a lot of damage. Right, hill. He'll 2v1 these two, so donkey can hold up here. Oh, this donkey's pissed. Just immediately charges, kicks this guy's face off. So we can step in here. Okay, we'll tie this one up either way. $78. 83, probably going to kill either way, definitely going to kill this one. I would rather have less blows coming back at us. And we'll take the guarantee kill. Right, we're going to survive this onslaught now. Good start. Good, this bought us time. Hammer is a threat, we should have maybe dealt with that first, but that's okay. Oh, this donkey is on a mission. Okay, the donkey doesn't miss. Just 42s and 48s like they're nothing. Yeah, slings are such a pain in the ass. Right, let's cover our own flank. Yeah, come on. Yes, that's more like it. Okay, hammer's gone. Whatever that was is gone. Spear is weak but accurate. This guy's fleeing. We need to base here. Okay, nothing much to overthink here. 28% is pretty unlikely to hit. We'll give it a go. Oh, good hit. Nope. We can stand here and get the flee bonus here and try and finish this one, or we can base up. I mean, I'll have merit. He's still going to be able to move and kill these two. Let's cover this. Very tempted to drop the dog. No, I am. That's the right move. Go that way, go that way. Yes, good dog. That's one less range to worry about. Should have moved. Good. Ah, donkey's got it covered. Okay, he does miss. It's a horse, yeah, right. The donkey's on a mission, man. And we upgraded him to horse, I see what you're saying, yeah. He's got spikes instead of horseshoes on. Nice. Cover the slinger. Right, that's all the ranged headache gone. Nice. All the gear we can get, even off rabble. We won't be daggering down until we find at least thugs, obviously. Stop ruining my gear, you bastard poacher. I feel like the donkey should move faster than the humans, I'm just saying. I Although, if we're going down that route, probably shouldn't be sentient and fighting with us, but you know, we're pickers. I'll accept it. But it should go quicker than a human. I feel like 12 AP would be fair on the donkey. Or at least for movement, I don't know. Give him like automatically give him Pathfinder or something. Anyone that joined late, we will be switching to Warhammer, Total Warhammer 3 on a co-op run with Greyhammer for 2 hours in 50 minutes. But we will be streaming this on all of the streams. And until this one dies off, and then we'll go back to our Necro run and or our Adventures run to finish those two off. But this will be our focus because I'm enjoying the 1v1. And we've got to see if we can snatch Cultist's impressively deep run away from him. Kick as well. We might need to think about like at what point do we cap it? Like, do you hit day 300 and then it's the highest points, or do we just keep going? I mean, eventually I know I'll die on expert, but and late game with you, I'm not so sure. I guess the other alternative would be to like do Black Monolith as early as possible, but I've never done it personally, so it's something I'm still working out kinks on. Oh yeah, we can have the range guy. 640. Do we keep a free swap for events, or do we take the poacher? Let's try him out either way. Oh, he doesn't have range, so we're not doing it. I won't hire a poacher without range skill. It just seems pointless. 2 less fatigue and unpredictable. Okay, so you got nice stats, but okay, I'm gonna eat my words. Maybe I will. But this is really bad. This is really good. This is so useful. The only good thing is that they start with like close to 60 ranged, and they get poacher's arm, so that gives them plus 12 as well. We'll see. I can find better than I'm being impatient. Let's wait, because we might get some free brothers. Okay, food is going to be an issue. We need to keep our money higher than normal. Oh god. Okay, even though pea bricks never sell well. For 97, we'll take some trade goods. Cheap food. Ah, that's why. But not cheap tools, it seems. I mean, the 4-1 would say otherwise, but sure. Tonda. Oh, that's where we started. I don't want to go back there. I want to move forwards. We're gonna bother with quests. We're gonna move on. Company seems to have put the attention to a messenger on the road. Hey there, so Ravest in the east is in need of your services. How bizarre. Ravestad to the east. Oh, we were literally right outside. I don't think I've had that event in so long. Okay, they had a burn down. Okay, fine. None would have been better than a cultist for the banner, so that's disappointing. Definitely like militiamen as well. We just can't afford them yet. Gotta break your spirit, Kick. Gotta break your spirit. You know why you lost those. You were your own downfall. It wasn't nothing to do with my ability. Just slow and steady on this one. Yeah. Treasury location. Return item. 1 score. Return item. We can definitely manage that. Get some experience. Right. Let's just get this salvage done. keep that on the off chance. 1 salvage, 2 repair, someone keep their eyes open. Oh, they've got me on the hook for 10 in advance. Excuse me. So, if it's a necromancer, I should be annoyed. It shouldn't be this early. But I've seen some funky things occasionally, especially on expert. 3 dogs, 7 rabble. Okay. As long as I kill the dogs quickly, it'll be easy. So we only get this resolve. 50% of total resolve is the best of many trends. We don't get that yet, so. Oh yeah, we should just remember to keep the sack. Yeah, I'll speed up. It's just I'm a bit rusty as well, mate. I'm going particularly slowly today because I did some dry runs and they didn't go well. Not of this save, just of different expert runs. I've been doing expert ranger, did expert assassins, and yeah, I've just been not making good decisions. So yeah, I'm not going into this full of confidence if I'm honest. Oh, okay, that helps. It'll come back to me, and I will start to speed up. Donkey, pull back. Yeah, 7%'s ambitious. Yeah, I'm happy to not do trio. I just thought trio was a good balance, but we can do duo, we can do... I'm keen to do anatomist because I haven't gone to that one yet. Peasant militia's fun. I'll be honest, it's a shorter list to say the ones I wouldn't want to do, and the ones I wouldn't want to do is the necromancer one I think is trash. Forbidden knowledge is great, but the Legends original necromancer one's not good. Cabal is... I've done it too recently. Manhunters I'm not keen on. Anything else I think is fair game. Lone Wolf's probably too challenging, but I'm willing to give it a crack. I can knock up a wheel though. We can spin a wheel on it and do random. We just take out the ones that we're not keen on. Let me know if there's any ones you want to veto, and I'll knock up a wheel, and we'll spin it next time. Misjudged the range here. I think we'll get away with it. Oh, he's fleeing, so we can shoot these guys. This donkey's vicious. Yeah, we could do Forbidden Necro. Again, I'm sort of doing it at the moment on the Berserker run, so I would maybe bench that one, but we can add it back to the wheel later. I think the wheel would be good. But if you've got a hankering to do one, I'm happy to do. I think Anatomist probably got my strongest vote at the minute. Just haven't done it yet on Legends, and it looks like it's got some interesting flavours. I thought you hadn't as well. And I know you want to veto Cultist, because you've done that to death recently. But yeah, like I said, I think it'd be good to just take a couple off the wheel that we've done recently and then let everything else, let Fates decide the rest. No, you got to win it fair and square. Like I say, it's not a race. It doesn't matter how long it takes. But I will be streaming this, other than Total War and some Peak on Wednesday. All my streams will be the new one, so I will be putting the hours in this week. Don't worry, I'll hit day 100 probably by the end of the week. I feel like this is the most. I'm slowest at the beginning because it's the easiest time to fluff it up. Right, what am I doing? I don't want any of this. Getting absolute trash prices. We can't sell anything. Location. Hole in the Woods is Webinex, probably. Yep. Treasury, Armed Courier, School Caravan, Wooded Treasury. 100. That's fine, it gets us moving on. It's not much money, but it gets us moving. Oh god, it's further than I thought, but never mind. Oh, sell price 19. Can we sell this peat blocks? No. Wow. Is that because they make them here? Oh, maybe that was a mistake. Maybe we need rebuilding effort. One of the things I almost never buy peat blocks because I think they're hard to make a profit on. The price was too good though. Right, we've got a banner man now, so we should probably get the banner. And I want to wait for an event to try and fill this up ideally, so yeah, we'll go for the banner next. Let's hit 2 grand. It's our next little mini goal. What's VV, sorry mate? Okay, we'll make a small profit here. Maybe it's only the cities that you can sell them. Are we on here? Sell price 17. Oh, you want to do veteran, Berserker, Necro? I don't think how well it was going. I don't think it was going particularly badly. And it's fun to have Berserker, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, if you want to do a veteran one, we can. Hang on. I think it should sell it. Does it give you the seed? I'd have to load it. Hang on a second. Right, what's this? Prepare and feast. Buying food. Ah, shame. This would be a good one if we'd have had a bunch of food made up, but we don't. Oh, we can sell the beer actually. Don't even know where I got the beer from. Must have started with it. I'll take my profit because that's not easy to sell. Oh, didn't do our level up. So our messenger. Let's fix his health problem. Oh, 5, very nice, straight out of the gate. Again, dodge next turn, so that's a good one. Oh no, there's too many good rolls here. Okay, 3, 3, 5. hate it when you get 4 good rolls on stats you need. 210's not bad for dice. What's the buy price here? 126. Not terrible. Can make a profit on those. We'll buy one. We need to go to the southern cities to make real money, I think. Pick up a dog as well. Yeah, I'll do it now, man. One sec. I think we're going to attempt 4, because one was a draw, isn't it? So it's... yeah, this is the 4th one, yeah. Bear with me, I'll give you that seed. Berserker Necro, there we go. Yeah, I'm on day 43 already. Shame it doesn't put it in the save information like it does with the veteran info, but yeah, there you go. There you are. That's the Necro one. If people want to do the Necro one as well, you're welcome to. You start off with a Necromancer Berserker with a Crypt Cleaver, so it's a fun start. I have a decent armory as well, so I'm actually in a pretty comfortable place. So we're a bit unhappy at the minute because I fucked up some food, but yeah, it's a good run. It's a very good run. Right. Forgive that brief interruption. Let's go back to regular viewing. Oh, you guys want that break anyway, so hopefully that wasn't too much an interruption. So, let's finish this quest. We need some good fights now. We got the extra dog. Oh, someone ambushed me in the clouds. That's annoying. This could be bad. Oh no. Oh, it's only rabble. We should be okay. We'll fight our way out. We'll take the hill just to be safe. Oh, it's rabble. It's going to be absolutely fine. Rabble at night time. No problem for our archer. Okay, range is the most dangerous. We haven't got a clear shot. Stunning is the next most dangerous. So we'll take the hill for range. We'll block that there. We'll take the range there. Take this. Let's wait. Okay, I probably want to come and stand there, but I'm going to hide in the bushes just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 2 hiding. Ah, does that have range? That doesn't have range. Ho. I think. I don't think he has range. We will wait. Oh, come on. He's got a shield. Range defense is 12. I take it back. The shield is pointless. Oh, I don't want to waste the dog. No, hold. Some luck on the arrows would have been nice. But never mind. Okay, looks like a 1v1 here. So let's take it on. Oh, risky. I knew he was going to go that way. I wanted him to go that way. That's 6 arrows now that missed. I should have dropped the dog, then would have only had 2. Oh, that was bad. I should not have allowed that surround. That was a big mistake. Okay, that was good. That was good. Come on. Need that dog to do something. Hey, good time for the bow to start working. Nice. Yeah. Oh, got super lucky on that. 40%. Oh. He doesn't want to give up a sail advantage. I have to go for it. Well, I didn't have to go for it, but end this stalemate. Should be okay. Okay, maybe not. Dog finally wins his 1v1. Nice. You got 1, 2 other both on show. So I'm a bit quieter than usual tonight, guys. Lots going on today. My little one started his first day at school, so it's been a busy. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining. And apologies as I wait. Some family-related stuff recently over the weekend. Visiting. I hope you all had a good weekend. Okay, tricky ambush just because of the positioning, but obviously dead easy opponents. Take 157 gold for free though, all day long, and 2 level ups. Oh, donkey gets more vicious. What are the options? Reduce fatigue debuff. I mean, he is going to get dodge. Recover. Recover might be worth it just for the hit points every turn. Bags and belts is the obvious choice. Pathfinder, you know, makes sense. 9 lives keeps him alive. Colossus keeps him alive. I mean, he's already got ridiculous health. But that's going to put it up by another... That's going to get him close to 200. And we'll take dodge next turn. Don't need to look at the other options. Could take peaceable. Take him out of combat. Obviously you want to take all 4 of these at some point. Can also give him pacifist so he has experience outside of combat. And we're going to take all those at some point. It's obviously not going to be much of a fighter because he's never going to do extra damage. I think Colossus probably adds the most value here. Don't want it fleeing. We want it to get hit less often. On that basis, we will take... Yeah, no fleeing and less damage and more offense for now. It's very temporarily going to be our attacker. Our meat shield, I should say. So cultist, if we stick with our path, although we could pull him off the resolve route, he could also actually go the cleaver route or the whip route. And has he got rally the troops perk? Oh, he's not even got rally. Okay, that's a shame. What I was about to say was that we'll give him rally the troops perk. And he can be a sergeant rather than a bannerman. But that's not going to work. I'm having doubts, my second thoughts on this cultist. But then this is... Okay. Whips, flail mastery. Yeah, I'm not loving him at all. Right, let's take Colossus either way. I'm going to rename this guy Tempo to remind myself that he's... I'm going to use him as a bit of a throwaway character, I think. At least he was cheap. Let's fix your tendencies to attract arrows at your face. I mean, he really is useless for anything but resolve. Yeah, he's. I can't believe I didn't realise he'd never rally. If he doesn't have rally, it's pointless being abandonment. This guy's utter trash. On second reflection. What's he costing me? 8 a day. Okay. He's a warm body for now. What are we playing? We're playing Master Archer and Retired Soldier. I reckon we're good guys. We'll be good. Tools and medicine. Thank you. We also want to keep our renown going the right direction, and that would have debuffed it if we'd have gone the evil route. More armed couriers, brigands, brigade stronghold. Are you having a laugh? We'll do return item though. And we'll break down for some more tools. Looks like we could do with a healer as well. Another cultist. Alright, we'll continue the grind. I don't want the trading caravan to get involved. Let's pull them back. Yeah, it should be fine as well. Okay. Oh, he says, stood right next to a hill. Could be worse, the dog could be on the hill. We're fine. Let him. Wait. archers. Dog's doing his job, nice. And Donkey can... Oh, no he can't. Let's say charge the archers, but he can't. Don't mind taking a hit though. Oh, okay, the kill. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Donkey's got plenty of health. Makes sense to use him like a meat shield for now. Nice. She's actually carrying the team there. Modest profit on the dice. Sell price again. 22. Yeah, I think early doors will take our profit so we can go. It's super modest, but well, it's 20%, yeah. The way to make money on those is to go south. Let's have a tidy up. Yeah, man. He was, I don't know if you caught it earlier, he was telling war stories earlier and cheered him up. He's done nothing wrong so far. He's a little old and tired. He's a retired soldier, but he's doing the job. Back to us instead we go. We are unfortunately going to grind these basic quests as we experience up. Hopefully we find a thug soon, and then we can dagger out thugs. Oh, speaking of which, let's get the daggers equipped. Yeah, I'm flagging a little bit. It was my 4-year-old's first day at school today, so there's been lots going on. Didn't get much sleep last night. Too excited. So the stream with Greyhammer is going to be challenging, but I'm going to push through because we don't often get to play Warhammer together with the time difference. So it should be a lot of fun. So hang around for that if you're staying up. Or if you're enjoying your evening over stateside, then do hang around. Right, food. Must remind myself that we need to keep an eye on the food, especially where we can get cheap food, because this donkey is hungry. Oh yeah, that's the poacher we want. Okay, we can afford him now. Lack of range. Nope, we're going to be selective, and we can get the banner quicker. I think we need a monk now to replace this banner man, which is more important. Now we'll go back where we started up north. It's fine. We can't afford retinue. We want a banner first, boys. Find a kid wearing a rather opulent chain around his neck. It's so heavy his head's bent forward. Minor struggles and wipe the mile-wide grin on his face. Cobbine, the tempo character, pushes the kid down and takes the necklace. Where'd you get this? Kid cries out, trying to grab his treasure back, but he's about 3 feet and a good jump too short. Hey, that's mine. Give it back. Another kid comes over, flashing a ring so large it's pinching 2 fingers at once. Alright, that's enough. The company fans out and eventually finds a dead merchant in some tall grass beside a tree line. His face is purple with jagged and broken bones, and it appears he has been stoned to death. A group of 40 or 50 youngsters appears from the tree line, each juggling a stone. Their leader, the little runt with red hair and sleeves of tattoos, asks what you want, and you tell him that you'll be taking the merchant's goods. The leader laughs. Oh, is that so? I'll give you 10 seconds to rethink that choice. Ahoy, that I will, mister. So, I've only ever had a negative response on this event, and I don't know which background you need to give you the positive response. But as I've only ever had bad results on this one, and I think they're quite severe as they stone you back, I'm going to say to leave it. But maybe I've been unlucky. I don't know what the RNG on that throw is. If anybody does know and wants to enlighten me, that's cool. But err on the side of caution if you're doing a tricky run, is my advice. I'm barely breaking even on this run. Oh no, 260 for one day. Oh no, actually it's not bad. I'm making 150 or so. Just gonna message Gray, make sure we're still on. Okay, oh, a 2 score to turn the item. Possibly pushing it with our current makeup. Let's see what we can do to boost us. Oh, let's do our level ups first and foremost. So the runner. Yeah, I think we always want dodge here. There's no question on its value. Okay, nice. Fixed his poor health. His accuracy is coming on once we hit 60. I think it's reasonable. Spear shores up the difference in the meantime. I'll pick up the spear skills now. He's definitely getting there. He's not going to be amazing, but he is certainly going to be usable. Right, shotty, level up time, accuracy, nice. Ugh, keep rolling ones, not fun. On defense, especially as we need to switch you into two-hander. We don't get defense perks on that, do we? No. May have to start taking ones. $16. think it rounds down, so 4. Don't particularly want that, but we do want that as we build. Or we could just take the flat fatigue now if we want the fatigue. That's just 6 fatigue. This one's more tempting at 9. I mean, 6 isn't bad, and we get the storage space, which again, don't really need right now. Packs and belts. Steel barrel's always good. Feint's always good. Quick hands is tempting me, actually. Yeah. Later berserk. Yeah, we don't get berserk, fortunately, on this one, I don't think, unless I'm not seeing it. Oh, could take rotation. Use them as a recovery, rather. And this gives a passive effect versus armor. Oh, do you know what? That's too good. We're going to take that. So that's 50% ignores armor. It ignores armor. Anyway, effectiveness versus armor is now 105%. Sweet. So we're going to just basically become a hammer, that sword. Right. Killer on the run. The Fallout events are just too much of a pain in the neck. Finster mark. It's a decent distance, 2 days. Okay. Okay, so we'll probably do that for 440, and then we're starting to creep towards that banner. Day 8, we've gone very slow intentionally because I'm tired and I have become somewhat rusty on this.